The most productive I've ever felt is after a run. When you're chasing that runner's high, or more like living in that runner's high, you don't want to stop. You just want to keep going. Now this morning I thought, I woke up early. I'm going to be very productive. I go onto the computer and I open up the dock and I just stare at it. And I am so blank. No ideas are running through my brain. I end up just sitting there scrolling some YouTube, even logging into a video game, and I just get a moment of clarity and I think, what am I even doing right now? This is my weekend. I'm waking up and eluding myself with the idea that I'm going to be productive, and yet I don't get anything done. So I get a little frustrated. I lace my shoes up, I change into some clothes and get ready to run on this nice fall day. A little chilly so I don't get too sweaty. And I just literally walk outside of my door and decided to start running. I didn't really know where, but there's this nice street that's a mile long. So I'm gonna run up it, I'm gonna run down. I end up at this field and I just start doing sprints over and over again. And not only are running super healthy for you, it's the continuation of motion. When I was a little bit more disciplined and needed structure in my life, I would force myself to run every single day. Now, some days I don't feel like it. I'm more into weight training and I need to keep my size. But I would wake up and the first thing I would do is go on just a 10, 20-minute run. And that's the joy of it. It only takes 10 to 20 minutes to get the benefits from it. The clear mental state, the testing yourself, building endurance, building health. And then when I got home today after my run, I didn't want to scroll on my phone anymore. I didn't want to watch YouTube. I didn't want to sit there. But instead, all my ideas started going through my mind. Not only did I have the idea to record this video, I had the momentum to all right, I need to go shower, change, go do the things and tasks I have aligned throughout the day. I'm not at my house right now. I'm getting work done and I'm doing this. And it's propelling myself throughout the day to be in motion, to have the ball rolling. So if you are struggling with getting certain things done, you have homework due tonight, you have something at 3:00, and yet you have this open space of freedom. You could go to the gym, you could work on a project, your entrepreneurship, but you're just stuck. Now, I preach just eating the frog, doing it right away. But I couldn't write a script. I just had no ideas. So what was I supposed to do? And instead of just sitting there repetitively for hours doing nothing, putting off the gym, I thought I would just go for a run. And I think that's what a lot of people need, is just a little tip, is to go on a quick run. It doesn't have to be your endurance of 6 miles. Just find a good pace, go on a run, come home, eat your breakfast, have your coffee, shower, and you already feel like you've accomplished such a good task. You're ready to continue developing and going forward throughout the day. It's like the classic saying of make your bed first thing in the morning. Because when you make your bed, you feel like you just got a task done. All right, next task, cold shower. Next task, get changed. Just little ticks. So then your work is just another tick. It's not this big grand idea like my homework tonight. It's no biggie. I'm just going to get it done, another tick. So I'm actually looking forward to sitting down and getting it done instead of this big task that I've been waiting for, or trying to get into the moment or the flow and not waiting for it. It's just getting it done. So go on that run and use that mentality as motion, because I feel like one of the biggest struggles as a man is being stagnant. It feels like death. Of course, you get done with your workout, you get done with school, your job, and you just want to sit down for a little bit. But then you realize it's just decaying. Do you want to decay or do you want to grow? So start pursuing that, pursuing your life with this idea of motion. of going forward with these tasks. And you do find that running high. You record one YouTube video, you want to record 3 more. You got done with one script, you want to do 5, 10 more. And the little tasks just fall into place. The social obligations, the homework, the chores, they just all fall together by one grand movement. So if you want to take back your productivity, your life, your health, literally just wake up and go on a fucking run. Like, it's super simple. And I think I'm going to start implementing this much more in my life. Maybe not just the run, but I'm going to go to the gym right away in the morning. I'll put off the YouTube and the entrepreneurship stuff because I end up just not having a good flow state to get into. I need that physical activity for me, and ends up not pushing it off. And when you do the hardest thing that is set in your day first thing in the morning, the rest of the day is just gliding to the end, getting those ticks off that checkboard, and you end up just having such a better day. So I'll definitely start implementing waking up first thing in the morning. And this is something you can fit in your day. It doesn't have to be the weekends. You know how easy it is to just wake up 30 minutes before you normally do and go on a 10-minute run. Just a 10-minute run, quick little exercise, flow state. All right, you get that movement, then you shower, eat, change or whatever, and you're ready for school or work, dude. And you have this new mentality that you've already done hardship, that boring shift at your dead-end job means nothing now. So really just go out there and start doing stuff and not being stagnant. For when we sit still, that is truly death. When we don't have something to pursue in our life. So just with today, even after this video, this is kind of a more freestyle, just talking to the camera. I'm gonna do another one, maybe not sitting down. Just get this one out for today, for you all. And just keep the productivity up. I don't want to sit down. I don't even want to eat food right now. I just want to keep going. And that's what you need to have when you want to build your empire as a man. You don't ever want to be yearning just to sit down, but instead task. This is fucking Saturday. I really have nothing going on. So let me make some stuff happen. And you just need to eat the frog. You need to do the hardest thing first. And when you are stuck on it, like this morning when I was stuck trying to write scripts, I couldn't do shit. I ended up lying to myself and just distracting myself. Instead, I needed a physical activity to pursue, to get my mind in the right state and really move forward. And you need to find what that is, whether that's going to the gym first thing in the morning, running, fucking yoga, some type of morning activity. You need to set the frame and build motion, build that snowball that becomes bigger and bigger and bigger as it goes throughout the day, and it just makes shit so much easier. So hopefully this helped, and you get the analogy and the tips. And I love it if you like and subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video.